Hello everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silva back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more Lord Genji RYUGA, Legacy of the Smoke Demon, Matching them Black Forces 2, Episode 4, Season 2, Episode 4. I cannot wait to get into this. Y'all already know how much we care about the Smoke Demon RYUGA, how much of he is the Smoke Demon. Like, he is the poster child, literally, because he's a teenage. He's a teenage kid, Smoke Demon. He's literally the poster child of smoking people. So I cannot wait to get into this. But shout out to Lord Genji. Dude been cooking up something fierce when it comes to RYUGA. So let go. If you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Lord Genji. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you watch it uninterrupted. Also link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me on those social platforms. Also link to the Discord. Come join to the Crow's Nest. Talk amongst yourself. Have a jolly good time. Also link to the Cashapp. Link to the Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate. Whatever you want to donate is fine. Don't, that's fine as well. So there's super things. But by donating, like, comment, subscribe, sharing, all the good stuff, however you show your support, lets me know you rock with the reaction content, rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up, man. Let's get started. Alright, we here with some more Lord Genji RYUGA, Legacy of the Smoke Demon, Matching them Black Forces Season 2, Episode 4. Well, 4. So, let's go. Really? Okay.
Ha! So I was right. You're a fraud with some bullshit-ass plot armor. Genji, make sure you add this bum to the fraud mansion. And the person comes out looking like the malnourished version of the cinnamon off the Applejacks box. Well, it looks like the animated version of Smokey from Friday.
Damn.
Oh, you thought it was finished with RYUGA, huh? Well, you thought wrong, because we back at it with the final trial for RYUGA. His last 2 trials should have gotten him into the mansion already, but just like LeBron said, here goes 2 more for y'all. This man is too much of a menace just for 1 vid. And besides, it wouldn't be fair if I just made 2 vids without making a 3rd video for the trilogy. Come on now. It just wouldn't feel right. But anyways, after 2 videos on this menace, just like everything else in life, things must come to an end. Oh, not the series. Oh, nah. The RYUGA trilogy. But anyways, to end this 3-parter, we're gonna have to go to Metal Fury for the final part of the RYUGA trilogy. Without wasting any more time, let's get started with the final trial of RYUGA, the legendary Smoke Demon. Alright, to make this short and simple, here's RYUGA's total points after Chapter 2. And no lie, he's definitely mansion material. But will Metal Fury prove that RYUGA will always be him? Let's find out in Chapter 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you Chapter 3, Menace of the Dragon. While Jenga and his homies are on an island looking for legendary bladers and all that, they come across this dude and his daughter and he gives them a little recap. 2 weeks ago, a mysterious blader went to the same island to go train on the grounds where the dragon god was located. And these dudes are talking about this area is restricted for outsiders. Take your ass on somewhere. And here's what RYUGA had to say about that. Oh, a dragon god. That's all you had to say. Dang.
That's all you have to say. Bitch.
And then he forced himself onto the grounds by shooting his mixtape to go look for the dragon god. Why? Simple. He's the King Vaughn of this verse, looking for smoke at all times. Even if it means trespassing onto forbidden ground. The trial just started, by the way. So a star fragment fell into the volcano that hasn't erupted in years. And it finally erupted after all this time. It got so bad that everyone on the island had to get on their knees and start praying because they thought the dragon god was pissed. Let me add terrorism to this, because everyone on that island thought that RYUGA was the dragon god. And in a sense, he had them hostage. But let's continue. Kiyoya and Benkei were climbing the mountain. RYUGA was there, and oh brother, this is where the fade got started. They both shoot their bays, and so far they're evenly matched. So much to the point where Kiyoya was about to beat RYUGA, but like I said in the previous videos, this is the Dragon Emperor we're talking about. So of course that wasn't gonna happen. So with the locked-in RYUGA, Kiyoya was unfortunately sent home packing. I forgot to mention that Medio El Drago has now evolved into El Drago Destructor. Anyways, victim on out 5. I'm starting to feel bad for Kiyoya, because this wasn't the first time he got violated like this. Because last time...
He got pierced.
Damn! we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
but
we're
anywho,
not.
Jinga tries convincing Ryuga to join them in the gang, but Ryuga said, "Quit flapping your gums and come run my fate for fun."
Ooh, bars.
So without any more time wasted, they shoot their bays. And I will give Jinga props, cause he'll never duck a fade. Even if it meant he'll get folded like a lawn chair, but it's the courage that counts. So after some time, Ryuga switched rotation modes, and it was wrapped for Jinga. I lied, cause Pegasus was changing modes and running El Drago's fate. And Ryuga understood the assignment, cause he went straight into his defensive mode, pushing that boy Jinga back and solo ulting him, resulting in Jinga getting packed up. Ladies and gentlemen, the main character has taken the L against the villain. That's a rare sight to see. Give it up for Ryuga for doing something that not a lot of anime villains can do. And here go Ryuga talking crazy. Ha! So I was right. You're a fraud with some bullshit-ass plot armor. Genji, make sure you add this bum to the fraud mansion. But before he even has a chance to dip, Yuki tries to run the fade with Ryuga. Now, I respect the courage and the fact you want to spin back for Jinga, but come on now. You saw what he did to both Yoyo and Jinga. What makes you think you'll fare any better? But my rant aside, Yuki gets his fade rant and bro got a power boost. And you would think that Yuki would go crazy, right? Even with this so-called power boost, Yuki still got folded. But I will say one thing. He did try his best. Now let's do a recap of all the crimes Ryuga has committed. So far, we have trespassing / breaking and entering, terrorism, child abuse, and humiliation. And that looks about accurate for someone of Ryuga's caliber. Now that we have his crimes counted, let's keep going. Ryuga makes his way into the desert, as always, looking for smoke. Even though he's trying to find the Black Sun Star fragment, if anything, this is just a side quest for him. Meanwhile, this desert village is having its annual tournament, and the announcer is hyping up the tournament's best contender. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our undefeated champion.
That's a grown
Sorry,
man.
folks, Genji didn't bother giving me his name. So for now, his name will be Giganik, or GN for short.
GN for short.
And his opponent is just some random traveler who just got here, what, last week? Wait a minute. Is that? Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our brand new traveler, the legendary smoke demon, RYUGA! As soon as Ryuga pulled up, it was wraps for Giganik. Matter of fact, the entire tournament was nothing but a one-sided annihilation.
Definitely
Giganik
it
got
was.
one-shotted, and so did everyone else who participated in this so-called tournament. It was so bad that the king of the desert had to pull up and show Ryuga was good. And you would think that the king would rep his village, right?
Nope. Damn. Ryuga's just that dude.
Yeah, this king is an absolute fraud. I don't know who elected this waste of space. To make this short and sweet, that the so-called king is going straight to the fraud mansion. But anyway, as soon as bro started to walk away, Kenta pulls up on him. And this scene was low-key funny because Ryuga said to him, who are you again? I only recognize game and you looking kinda unfamiliar. I'm sorry, but this scene was way too funny because this man really didn't recognize Kenta because he was only boxing Jinga. Now that's just menace activity. So anyway, Kenta runs ones with Ryuga, but as expected, my boy got folded. Yeah, I don't have words for this. So after getting his fade ran, Kenta follows Ryuga, and as they're walking, a whole tiger comes out the cut. So instead of reacting like a normal human being, this man decides to hit this tiger with the death stare, and this fraudulent tiger did.
If Ryu gave you the pendant stare, just yeah.
No lie, there's no convincing me that Ryuga doesn't have Conqueror's Haki, because what the hell is this? So after
For
giving
real.
Tony the Tiger immense PTSD, there's another tournament happening, and you already know Ryuga's on that like white on rice. While everyone else is just hauling ass, Ryuga is just standing there with no reaction whatsoever. After waiting a little while, the top 10 are left in the Battle Royale, and Ryuga was thinking to himself earlier, how can I absolutely violate these peasants in the most awe-inducing way possible? And he does so by blowing a hole into the stadium, resulting in El Drago coming out to assert dominance, giving everyone grade A comas. And Tsubasa pulls up on Ryuga one last time. Now why Tsubasa didn't learn his lesson after fighting him twice before, to be honest, I have no idea.
We don't know either. I mean, from last time, gave you like darkness, PTSD, you know, all this stuff. Like, I think you should have learned. But no, sadly no.
Because when they fight, Ryuga pulls out his new move called Dragon Emperor Life Destructor and sends Tsubasa's Bay out the stadium. I mean, at least he didn't end up in a coma like everyone else, so I say a win is a win.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what you say, a win is a win.
Ryuga tells the so-called legendary blader to come outside and run his fade, and the person comes out looking like the malnourished version of the cinnamon off the Applejacks box. Bro, it looks like the animated version of Smokey from Friday. Bro started saying, please, 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 listen Listen, man, I'm not a legendary blader. I'm just a fraud. I'm not like that in the slightest. I mean, look at me.
Bro,
I
matching
can't
now.
even bench 45 pounds. So RYUGA was tight. Bro went to his bay and stepped on it without a care in the world and blew up the entire tower out of rage. Now, is it just me, or is this man obsessed with property damage? Because he likes blowing up stuff like your average Michael Bay movie. The fraud was calling his pathetic ass on like, why did I sign up for this? After the tower basically got cooked, RYUGA wanted to participate in another battle royale. Because why not? And here's the crazy part though. Nobody there was even battling him because they were too shook to do anything about it. And to be fair, I wouldn't blame them. At least they got to see another day. So only one soul decided to run his fade. And that soul was King, aka Great Value Goku. And yes, I said Great Value Goku on purpose. Because for some reason, this man has the ability to turn into a Super Saiyan. Now, why does he have this skill? I don't know. I've learned not to question Beyblade because nothing in this damn series makes sense. Anyways, you would think that his Super Saiyan Blader would stand a chance, right? Right? This kid got packed, but are we surprised? Absolutely not. Someone nerf this right now. Every single mortal being has tried to run RYUGA's fade and clearly failed at it. There's only one being that could run this man's pockets, and that man was none other than Rago, a literal god. He was the only one that could really run this man's fade for real. RYUGA pulled up on Rago and then got straight to it. And RYUGA's pulling out all the stops for this one. And eventually he was getting cooked. And guess who decided to be Rago's #1 glazer? This man Doji. Now how the hell he survived death? I don't know.
I don't know.
I will admit one thing. Doji Loki got it on though. It's a pretty valid upgrade from his last fate when he was glazing RYUGA, but that's neither here or there. RYUGA knew he wasn't gonna go out sad, so he had the ultimate motivational yap session and went for the final blow. Both RYUGA and Rago's attacks were clashing so hard to the point where the impact sent Doji falling to his deathbed. And it clearly showed that Rago was on top of the food chain because his final attack put RYUGA out of commission. But hey, at least he wasn't a victim of the Mickey Mouse plot armor BS. Chapter 3 is finally complete, and here's a look at a finalized stat sheet. Ladies and gentlemen,
S rank. Hold on, guys. God damn it. My
powering on.
Give it a moment. This definitely need to come on, turn on for Papa. Give me a second. Really? Great.
Paired.
There you go. Alright. Let's go back. Sorry about that, guys.
Volume.
Chapter 3 is finally complete, and here's a look at a finalized stat.
Maximum volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, the RYUGA trilogy has officially come to a close. And for my final verdict, RYUGA has officially made his way to the Mansion of Black Forces. I mean, you gotta give it to this man. He went on a legendary spree throughout the entire Metal Saga, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
No.
So this wraps up another episode of Mansion of Black Forces, and here's a little sneak peek of the next episode.
You don't seem to understand.
Nolan!
Earth isn't yours to conquer.
Peace.
You going him doing Omni-Man, my bro? Or Nolan? No, okay. Hey, man, I can't wait for that one. Oh, man, that's gonna be insane. Oh, man. Oh, that. Hey, man, shout out to Lord Genji. Dude been making killer content as of lately. So, please check him out. Check out his channel, man. Run the numbers up for him. Also, run the numbers up for the reaction. And also, I'd like to say thank y'all for getting me to 5K subscribers. I heavily appreciate that. And we are officially on the road to 10K. Because at the end of the day, I believe that we can make that happen. May not be the end of this year, probably won't be able to make it happen. But hopefully by next year we can. But shouts to everyone. And at the end of the day, none of this is possible without y'all. So, excuse me, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Lord Genji. I will leave the original link to this video down below so watch it uninterrupted. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
That little question says everything they know about you.